Good morning. Hi, Dookie. Hi. Hi. Excuse me, Dixers. First, let's fix you in your chair. There you go. That's more comfy, huh? That's more comfy. Okay. Ready for your medicines? Yeah, you ready? Here you go. Oops. Is it good? You got hickey up so, huh? I love you. Sorry. Oh no. Oh no. Mom messed up. Good job. I love you. Good job. Good job. You're so good. You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. I love you. You're a rock star. You're a rock star. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. So today is Monday and Mauricio's back at work after the weekend. We're having a good morning so far. She actually, up until today, she's been sleeping like 7-hour stretches. She'll go to bed around 10 and she'll wake up usually by 4:45, 5 o'clock. If she's not up by then, usually I'm waking up and I'm like, is she okay? And we have the owlet, so I really have a lot of trust in that I probably shouldn't have, but I do have a lot of trust in it. Plus she is a pretty noisy sleeper, so I've learned to be quite a light sleeper, and I'm always listening out for her sounds and stuff. But last night, surprisingly, she woke up twice. So we put her to bed at 9:15ish. She went to bed a little bit earlier last night because Mauricio's working in the morning, so he likes to go to bed a little bit earlier, and he does the whole bedtime routine, so we kind of just pushed it back an hour. And then she woke up at 1 to eat. She had a pretty big diaper, and then she ate, and then she woke up when Mauricio was awake for work at 5. And again, he changed her then because he was already up, and then I fed her and she went back to sleep, and she woke up around 7:45. Now it's 9 o'clock, huh? It's 9 o'clock, and I just gave her 2 medicines that she takes, which I have people asking me like how we're preventing a UTI if we aren't doing like the MAG-3 yet, or we haven't done any procedures like that, but she's really prone to UTIs. So she's on 1 milliliter of amoxicillin. Milliliter, right? Is it a milliliter? 1 ml, I'm pretty sure it's a milliliter, of amoxicillin once a day. And then she's also, this has nothing to do with this has nothing to do with her, I cannot think this morning, with her urinary tract. It's just Pepsid, or you know, the name brand stuff for Pepsid, like for babies. And she takes 0.25 milliliters every day, once a day. So the one milliliter of amoxicillin, I've also had a lot of people ask me, like, is she gonna get immune to antibiotics with this? And the answer is no. It's such a low dose, so they call it a prophylactic antibiotics, and it's a low dose of antibiotics, and she's not going to be on it, hopefully not going to be on it long term. Her liver is not as what the urologist was explaining to us, is why she's on amoxicillin is not necessarily for her urinary tract. They're actually keeping her on the amoxicillin to make sure there's no more of that bacteria in her body. They're keeping her on that for 30 days. And then after the 30 days, we switch over to another antibiotic, which is for her urinary tract, most like is to be the prophylactic, but this is also prophylactic antibiotics, like a low dose daily prophylactic antibiotic. So no, she shouldn't get immune to them. There are women who take prophylactic antibiotics to prevent UTIs. It's actually extremely common. There's a lot of research done it by a lot of different hospitals and universities and doctors and stuff like that. Some say that they become immune after a while, but luckily this amoxicillin is such a low dose such a low dose antibiotic, and it's not our infectious disease called the antibiotic she was taking in the hospital, a bazooka gun, basically. Like, it was just like a very high dose, very high action antibiotic. So she was on that. So for reference, she was on that for, it was every 8 hours, 3 times a day, and she was on 15 milliliters of it. So each time she got 15 milliliters of this antibiotic. So that's, she was getting around 45 milliliters of antibiotics a day in the hospital through an IV. This one is just through her tract. And then she felt a little warm today, and I'm pretty sure it's just like environmental, but I did take her temperature, and I'm probably gonna take it again once I take her out of this outfit, which I'm about to go do. I was just waiting for her belly to settle after she ate again. But yeah, so that's basically what I do every morning for her, is give her medicine, take her temperature. Most of the time, sometimes I don't take her temperature, but most of the times I do take it before noon. I take her temperature just to make sure she doesn't have any sort of fever, and she likes to hang out around the 98.5 range. So yep, but that's basically what we do in the morning, and that's all we do all day for her medical wise. Like, we don't have that extensive of regimen, honestly. And we go back to what? She does take gas drops. We give her gas drops pretty religiously, just because she's on so many, or she was on antibiotics for so long. It made her hi. It made her digestive tract a little bit weaker, so it will mature a little bit later. She's also on probiotics and vitamin D drops. Oh no. You working up a storm in that diaper, huh? I ended up retaking her temperature, and I changed her diaper and changed her clothes like I said I was, and it was 98.6, which is definitely way more accurate than 98, because she did feel a little bit warmer, but not like a fever warm, just like environmental warm. But guys, the final thing that we've bought so far for our home gym just got delivered. We do want to get some more stuff, but we spent like a really pretty penny on what we have in here. So that light sucks. No light sucks in here, but I don't want to open the garage yet. So we got this was delivered this morning. Guys, it's like 9 o'clock, and this was already delivered by Amazon. This is the squat rack, or the cage, whatever, power cage. I call it squat rack because like that's really all I do with it. But yeah, we got that in, so we're probably gonna put that together later on today when Mauricio gets home. But also we have in here, let me show you like a little idea. We have the bench. Oops, it's blurry. We have the bench. We have this right here is just like a yoga mat. Then we have 2 handheld weights, which suck. We want to get regular dumbbells, but these are just like the build your own ones, which it's okay and it will make do, but dumbbells are dummy expensive. That makes sense. Then we have a easy bar right here, our easy bar, and then we have this flooring right here, which we want to get a little bit more of it. Probably order one more, and then it will go out to here. But we do deadlifts right here, and you know, anything with like the bar, push press, Romanian deadlifts, all sorts of things right there. And then the squat rack is probably going to go right here. The jump rope will move. And then we have some of our weights right here, which we got this from Dick's Sporting Goods. If you guys are looking to build a home gym, you guys know that weights are the most expensive part of a gym. Usually they go for about $1.50 a pound. And we got that from Dick's, which is a barbell, 45-pound barbell with 300 pounds of the plates So for $300. So that should have been at least $350 and it was $300. So it's definitely a deal. I think we got $20 off because the set we got didn't have any of the safety clamps, but I have some of my own that are pink and stuff. But yeah, we got that in today, which I'm excited about. It came bright and early. But yeah, that's like all I've done this morning. I feel like I've had a pretty productive morning. I woke up on the right side of the bed. I've been struggling a little bit with my mental health for the past couple days, which is why I haven't been posting, haven't been filming much, because I just wanted to focus on myself and take care of me and my family and get myself in a better spot mentally. And now I feel good, I feel better. I was filming last night, but I was filming like a newborn night routine for her, like in her point of view, like if she was filming a nighttime routine. And I was doing so good up until her bath time, and I had to do something for work, I guess, with the bathtub that she was using, and I got distracted, forgot to film, and then she got grumpy because I started freaking out. Last night was so weird. It was like such a weird, it almost looked like she was, don't get me wrong, I'm crazy mom right here, crazy first time mom. It almost looked like she had starting to form like scoliosis, which is really rare in infants, usually 2 years old. I'm trying to get away from the music, but also watch her at the same time. It almost looked like she had infant scoliosis, which is like very rare as I was reading. But Mauricio was like, I think it's just gas, but of course, I went down the Google rabbit hole, and usually when he's giving her a bath, I'm setting up the room with like the heating pad so she's not cold. She has her lotion, her diaper, her owlet, wipes, you know, all that stuff's laid out easy to go. Well, last night I was so sidetracked and I was a bad mom, and I forgot to do that because I got down the rabbit hole, got so totally distracted, ADHD, I don't know, like it just happened. And she got really upset. She got cold, really mad and really cold because that's outside of her routine. Usually she knows after the bath, we go to a warm spot, which is the heating pad. And of course, mom failed her and I felt like a horrible mom. I cried. And so that's why I didn't finish filming it. So I'm gonna attempt to do it again tonight. Hopefully I don't go down the rabbit hole. But I think what was going on was she just had gas on one side. So we did like I love yous. If you guys have never done that, it's like I-L-U, and it helps to move the gas along, and then bicycles. And this morning she looks back to normal. But you know, anxiety is real. I've always struggled with anxiety. I struggled with it before pregnancy. I struggled with it during pregnancy. I've struggled with it even postpartum. So it's just something I've always struggled with. But now that she is not looking like she has infant scoliosis, I feel like I sound so crazy. Like my daughter already has like so much going on medically, like not so much, she could have way more. There's parents who deal with way more, but for like your typical newborn who was supposed to be born with no complications, like there was nothing wrong in utero, for something so drastic to happen, I'm paranoid. I'm very, very paranoid. But I'm gonna try to knock out some dishes while she's on her play mat. She's very content there. We were watching some vegetables this morning, her Hey Bear Sensory, but I'm trying to limit that. I'm trying to make her interact with her mat, and if she's having a good time, I'm leaving her there and trying to do something in the house. So I'm gonna try to knock out these dishes. We don't have that very many because we have flies, because of the freaking neighbors. They have chickens, and I just don't think they keep their coop clean because the amount of flies. I know chickens attract flies, but the amount of flies is crazy. And we have like a fly net in our house, but now they're coming through like the weather stripping around the door. So we put in a work order for that. Because they were coming in through like the side of the door when it was closed. So I don't know why they wanted to come in here. We have nothing in here. We keep the kitchen like there's almost never food out. Like Mauricio left some out this morning when he was going to work and stuff, but that's why I'm about to try to clean it up. But like we leave no food out like because of it, and they still want to come in here and bug us, and it's so irritating. And we're gonna try to see if exterminators can deal with flies, but I don't really think so, but we're gonna try. But let me get these dishes done because she's gonna start crying the second I try. I just know it.
Every change has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities,
so as you can tell, Mauricio's home now, and we are trying to tackle building this power cage, squat rack, whatever you want to call it. And I just unboxed it all, as you guys can see, and now we have to try to build it. It's gonna be pretty difficult. There's not that many pieces, but there's a lot of screws and a bunch of extra stuff right here. And then those are all pieces. Those 4 beams are pieces. These are pieces right here. You guys can kind of tell. So we're gonna try to build this as best as we can and as quickly as we can, because it's kind of hot. Okay, come on, Harley, stay inside. And it's the next day. We did not finish building our power cage, so we're gonna try to do it right now. Nope. I know, baby girl. You did it! Okay, so I finally got everything cleaned up, and Mauricio finished building the power cage, and everything is ready. So you guys ready to see the grand finale of what we have so far? It's definitely not complete, but I'm gonna show you guys what we have, and then I'm gonna show you guys what ideas we have for the future to do with it.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love.
So that is basically the what we have so far. I'm gonna show you guys what we want to do first. So I want to clean up a little bit more because there's still like some bugs and dirt spots on the walls and stuff, but it's a garage, so it's like gonna be a little dirty. It's outside. But then I also will eventually put a mirror on this side right here. And then this is the deadlifting mat, or whatever you guys want to, whatever we want to use it for. Mostly deadlifts, hip thrusts, things that you have to do on the floor. I also have like a yoga mat over there to do. And so I want to put a huge mirror right here, and eventually probably another mirror somewhere over here as well to do deadlifts with. But for the time being, I'm going to get one right there, and then just scoot this over when I want to do deadlifts, and then move that over, if that makes sense. And then I want to get some more hooks for like bands. I have my 3 bands right there. I have more bands. So these are just like little hooks from Walmart. Don't mind if they're uneven. I put them up so they're not that perfect. But so bands, a jump rope, grips, and dumbbells for the time being. I have another set of dumbbells that those fit. They're similar to that, but they're inside still. And then an easy bar, that, and then we want to get dumbbells as well. So probably dumbbells will eventually go probably over here somewhere in this corner. I didn't really do that much. And then over here I want to put a mini fridge for like water, energy drinks, protein drinks and stuff like that, body armors and stuff. So I will eventually get one of those. Been looking on Facebook Marketplace. I think that's where I'm gonna get it. That is extremely crooked on the wall, but that is just basically like our tracking of our measurements and stuff. We don't have our starting weight. And then this side is all like from here to there is beach stuff. This is donation. This is all for him for his smoker. And then this is all his stuff. By his stuff, I mean Mauricio's stuff that needs to be organized and stuff. And then we have that for flies. But yeah, basically it's all done. I do want to pressure wash in here too eventually, but we don't have one. It's really not a big deal. I wear socks out here. Sometimes I don't even wear shoes, which is also a cool thing. I don't have to wear shoes to my home gym. But yep, that's basically what I'm doing right now, or where we're at with it. But I'm gonna go ahead and end today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you guys in our next one. Bye guys.